Mario once again with MIA Microflight. Today is Friday, July 25, 2025. This is the 2025 version of my MIA Coaxial Helicopter that I show in some other videos I've done. A few iterations of this particular design, Coaxial Electric weight shift control. It's very unique in the sense that it is weight shift control. I did away with all the mechanics typically associated with the control function of a typical helicopter, swash plate, stabilizers, all that stuff. And this is pretty much self-stabilizing by nature that it is a coaxial helicopter, so it cancels its own rotor torque. Um, it does have some other components at the tail end. I'm just capturing this as a quick video just to showcase, the front view of this particular helicopter. It has the pilot that I use consistently on all my other projects and products that I sell, in kit form. This is done at quarter scale from an actual full scale or full size helicopter that I designed, for myself 10, 15 years ago. So this is where this is coming from. It's a great way, when you work at quarter scale to do a lot of the parts, to test a lot of the features that you would want to implement on the full scale, safely, at a much less expense. Doing 3D printed parts, it doesn't cost that much as opposed to, machining something of this nature at full scale. You're going to be spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in that process. So it's a good way to do it inexpensively and test a lot of features. I mean, that's the way I typically work. But I did start with a full scale one for myself, and then slowly I decided to instead of investing too much time and money, because also when you work at full scale, you got to machine parts, and that takes a little bit longer. Much longer, I should say, than having a 3D printed part at this quarter scale. So that's the other nice thing about testing all these things at quarter scale. But this is my helicopter, and this is what it would look like at just imagine this at full scale. I will go back to my full scale at some point, but I want to make sure that I fully test all these components and parts, at this scale. So as of today, this is how it stands. I have, this is one of various rotor assemblies, and some of the features that I implement on the weight shift control. I have some other designs that I have been also playing around with, for many years. I show those in some other videos and some other photographs that I've been uploading to my YouTube channel, my Instagram account, my Facebook account, all the social media accounts that are typically that you would typically find these things at. So if you search MIA Microflight, for example, or MIA Coaxial Helicopter, MIA Microlight, MIA Ultralight, via Google search, you're going to stumble on a lot of stuff, that I've done. So for I mean, there are some people that I noticed that I stumble on a few threads, from some of these forums, and it's interesting how some people they comment on some of these things. Hey, and I'm still around, after 25 years since 1999 when I established my Microflight. But it's very interesting how some people just comment, not knowing, not having any facts, and just for the sake of commenting and making it look like they have the last word. No, for those guys, they can pretty much go suck an egg. They know who they are, and they're probably not going to like this comment if they stumble on my video. So it is for you guys. Yeah, go suck an egg. Mario once again with MIA Microflight. Stay tuned for more. I will do some flight videos with this in the near future, like I've done with my other stuff. Take care.